Welcome back to my little channel. Today's video will be about SIRE, a Dutch organization which loosely translates stands for, the foundation of idealistic commercials. This is an organization that is trying to, with messages, shape society. Certain aspects they have addressed in the past have been, for example, how parents should be nice when they go to their kids' soccer game, try not to be too aggressive, or how men and women should be treated as equals. Now they have another thing going. They currently are making a commercial basically asking parents in the Netherlands to allow their boys to be boys. It's kind of funny that I saw a video made by Suit Yourself on this very topic, which is weird because I didn't consider making a video on this myself. But having seen his, and then looking at how the commercial was received in the Netherlands itself, I thought, actually he's right. This is something we should bring to our attention. This is something we should bring to your attention. This is something everyone needs to know about. Everyone needs to have an opinion about. You don't even have to agree with each other, but you should realize that there is a stance to be made and you have to have a stance. There is no, let's see where this goes in this, because we are talking about the future of our very kids. I'm going to show you the complete video of Let Boys Be Boys. Then I'm going to show you certain explanation videos from people who were part of the creation of this campaign. And then I'm going to talk to you about some of the responses it has been getting in the Dutch societies. It's scary, to say the least. So I really need to thank Suit Yourself for bringing this one to the world's attention, because I already knew about it. But because he did, it made me realize that I should do the same. Thank you, Suit Yourself. Anyway, this is the original commercial. I hope you'll enjoy it. I will have subtitled it within the video because, it's in Dutch. Sorry.
Jongens en meisjes zijn gelijk. Maar niet hetzelfde. Jongens leren meer door te proberen. Ze leren door te ontdekken. Risico's te nemen. En te doen. Dat lijken we de laatste jaren minder te waarderen. We zijn bang dat ze vallen, zich blesseren of thuiskomen met een kapotte broek. Ze moeten zich gedragen, ze moeten stil zijn en luisteren. Maar te veel afremmen remt ook hun ontwikkeling. Ze verliezen sneller hun motivatie en prestaties gaan achteruit. Daarom presenteert SIRE de onverwoestbare broek. Gemaakt van een stof die 15 keer sterker is dan staal. En je kunt hem winnen op sire.nl/jongens. Daar dagen we alle opvoeders van Nederland uit met de vraag: laat jij jouw jongen genoeg jongen zijn?
It seems straightforward and not negative at all. Basically, all they are asking is, do you let your boys be boy enough? They're not telling you that they're not supposed to do anything other than what they want, but they should be allowed to be boys as well. And the funny thing is, and I'm going to go into a little bit of the criticism I've seen already. The funny thing is that people talk about, but what if my boy wants to play with dolls? Yeah, that's not the point. If your boy wants to play with dolls, let him play with dolls. Nobody gives a fuck about what a boy plays with. Yes, there are boys who like reading a book quietly, so let them. The point is not allowing them to do the things that we think is okay. The point is that we should allow them to get their pants dirty, to get their knees scuffed, their elbows scuffed, and their face muddied. But we don't allow that anymore. Anyway, I'm going into the last bit of this video already. even before I showed you some of the other stuff I wanted to show you. So let me do that first, please.
Ik ben Angela Krot en ik ben historica en gespecialiseerd in jongens, dat wil zeggen in boeken over jongensopvoedkunde. Het is belangrijk dat SIRE aandacht besteedt aan het onderwerp, omdat de maatschappij te weinig aandacht besteedt aan jongens. Te weinig aandacht besteedt aan hoe jongens zijn, aan hun natuurlijke gedragingen en dus daar ook te weinig op inspeelt. Het grootste verschil van hoe de maatschappij naar jongens kijkt ten opzichte van vroeger en nu, is dat ze vroeger werden gezien als de hoop des vaderlands, waar de maatschappij enorme verwachtingen van koesterde en dat die verwachtingen nu enorm gedaald zijn, omdat ze jongens als agressors worden gezien, die weldadig zijn, hoogmoedig, lui en zwijgzaam, en die dus nog enorm heropgevoed of beschaafd moeten worden, wil er nog iets van worden. Als we jongens niet de gelegenheid geven om zich te ontwikkelen, worden ze ongelukkig, worden ze opstandig en dan gaan ze juist dingen doen die wij nu juist willen dat ze niet doen. Dan worden ze al helemaal niet aardig en gehoorzaam, maar gaan ze juist tegen de maatschappij in. En daar wordt de maatschappij natuurlijk niet vredelievender van. Aan opvoeders van jongens zou ik het advies willen geven om niet alleen rekening te houden met de karaktereigenschap van zoon, maar ook met zijn jongenseigenschap, want die heeft elke jongen wel degelijk. Weldadig, hoogmoedig, lui en zwijgzaam. Het is niet allemaal, maar één van deze eigenschappen heeft elke jongen in meerdere of mindere mate. Daar zou rekening mee moeten worden gehouden en op worden ingespeeld. En vooral niet te veel verbieden, want dat is heel erg belangrijk bij jongens.
So boys have certain common traits. Okay, we knew this already though. It's not really big news. But somehow we have forgotten about this. We don't allow our boys to be boys anymore. They're not allowed to be rowdy and bold and all sorts of things. Maybe we should pay more attention to it and allow them to be boys indeed. I mean, it is the backbone of this campaign and it seems to have merit. Funny how that goes.
Ik ben Mark van Vught, ik ben hoogleraar in de evolutionaire psychologie en de organisatiepsychologie aan de Vrije Universiteit Amsterdam. Het is belangrijk dat SIRE aandacht besteedt aan het onderwerp over laat jongens jongens zijn. Omdat in deze maatschappij in toenemende mate het moeilijk wordt voor jongens om op een manier te functioneren waar hun natuurlijke speel en hun exploratieve gedrag naar voren komt. Van de jager-verzamelaarsculturen waar de mens in is geëvolueerd. Daar hebben we ongeveer 2 miljoen jaar doorgebracht in ons verleden. En daar zie je ook duidelijk jongens-meisjes verschillen in speelgedrag. Waarbij jongens eigenlijk leren door dingen te doen. Door risico's te nemen, door even te kijken wat je met dit takje kunt doen. Maar wat er nu het geval is dat er zo sprake is van meer standaardisatie, meer scholing, meer gericht op leren, leervermogens. En daarbij hoort een bepaalde maatschappij waar scholen eigenlijk belangrijke instituties zijn. En die hebben graag dat kinderen niet hen tot last zijn. Dat ze netjes in grote klassen stilzitten en informatie consumeren. Terwijl als je kijkt naar hoe kinderen in jager-verzamelaarsculturen leren, maar ook hoe chimpansees bijvoorbeeld met hun kindertjes omgaan, die leren door te spelen. Zo leren ze gedrag aan wat later als ze volwassen zijn nuttig zou kunnen zijn.
This campaign hasn't been started to let boys be boys, but to tell people boys are different than girls. They have different behavior. Allow them to. They are not necessarily going to behave different, but if they want to behave different, then they should have the room to behave different. Yeah, but my boy wants to play with dolls too. Yeah, so that's okay, let him. If that's what he wants, no problem. The problem is, if he wants to go outside and play in the mud, he should also be allowed to. That's the thing. We kind of stop our boys being boys. We treat our boys in school, for example, like defective girls. Because girls can sit and be silent during the class, why can't boys? Now, luckily in the Netherlands there already have been schools that reintroduced physical education. And lower schools, or basic schools, or primary schools, or however you want to call them, that make it mandatory every day to go for a run of at least half an hour. For everyone. So yeah, also for the girls. And they already notice a huge difference. There's a reason why most of the children diagnosed with ADHD attention deficit hyperactivity disorder are boys. Because they go to school, have to sit still for the whole of the time, and then when they get home, they have a lot of energy. They need to expend their energy. And parents nowadays often don't really know how to deal with it. So they go to the doctor and they talk to the doctor and say, oh yeah, well, son's so rowdy, so energetic. Oh well, yeah, then he has attention deficit disorder. No, he's a boy. He has energy. He needs to expend it. Now there's lots of criticism, and I'm just going to say, you know what, look it up at hashtag SIRE, which is difficult to do, I have to admit, because there is also actually, I think it's called a band, SIRE or something. But anyway, you have to look for it yourself. I'm sorry, I can't be bothered with clicking all the little tweets that talk about, yeah, but if I want to wear makeup, I should be. And well, when I was a boy, I never wanted to go outside. Yeah, I'm sorry, you are the exception to the rule. Yeah, but it's so wrong because now we're telling gay people they can't be gay. What? There are no gay boys that are boy-like? All gay boys are women-like? Yeah, but if I want to wear makeup, you're now telling that wearing makeup is wrong. They haven't said anything as such. And in all fairness, let's be honest, the whole gender issue is a whole different issue. It's part of the story, I'm not going to deny that, but it's a different story. Let's be honest, if you want to be a girl and you are a boy, then you have gender dysphoria. This is a psychological ailment. Not more than 1% of society has this problem, but roughly 50% of society is boy. Why should we cater that 50% to the 1%? But we shouldn't ask that 1% to keep in mind that boys and girls are different. This is a problem. And feminism, in a way, has created this problem. And now we grow up, men, boys, grow up in a world where they are perceived to be the negative part of society. Even though when we look at higher education, most of it are girls. If we look at university, most of it are girls. If we look at teacher in lower education, most of it are women. Yeah, but men still hold all the top jobs. That is because those men have to work harder to attain those top jobs. Because let's be honest, if a company has to choose between a man and a woman, they will choose a woman. Because positive discrimination. Now there are more examples, I know. I'm not going to link all of them. If you ask for it, I will provide links because, hey, I want to get this discussion going as well. I will link towards SIRE. I will link towards Suit Yourself, who made the video this is a response to. And I do really hope to hear from you. Share this video. I'm not even going to ask you to subscribe on this one, but do like it, share it, let people see this. The more this message spreads, the better it is for all of us. And don't get me wrong, I have no problem with people being transgender. I have no problem with people being gay. Those are the exception. You are perfectly allowed to be the exception. This isn't about how everyone needs to conform to one option. This is, however, that we need to pay attention to our boys, because the ones that don't follow the exception also don't follow the rule, because the rule has been destroyed. Anyway, this is my little finishing rant, and I hope to see you all next time.